Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova and I am so glad to see you this morning. I hope you got some good sleep and that you're ready to take on the week. This is Monday and this week is going to be the beginning of December. So it is going to be quite the fun transition into our 25 days of Christmas. So if you haven't heard about my 25 days of Christmas, check out my channel and look for the video about the 25 days of Christmas. I always title my videos with what kind of stuff is going to be in the video, so you should be able to find it pretty easy. There is a little search icon that looks like a little magnifying glass. If you click on that, you can actually type things in. So you can type in Christmas or, whatever. If you're ever looking for something specific, that's how you'll find it. And of course, you can always just scroll through, or I actually also have playlists. So if you go to my channel, there's a section for playlists, and I try to organize things to make them easier for you to find. So I have them divided up by like Gnome of the Month, Mandala blankets, all of my vlogs are in a playlist if you ever just want to turn them on and go about your merry way crocheting or cleaning or whatever and you just want some company. You can actually just hit that playlist and it's like all of my videos. And I also do have some quick links to playlists in my descriptions, which is just some of my more popular videos, at least videos that I think are more popular just based on like views or comments, that I think that people enjoy a lot, and so I just stick those playlists in my description. So hopefully you can find everything that you're looking for, and hopefully you're excited for the 25 days of Christmas. I've got some surprises and some fun little things planned. But anyway, I hope everybody had a great weekend and you guys enjoyed that yummy food and had your leftovers if you were here in the United States and you celebrated Thanksgiving. I hope that you had a lot of fun. So today I am here to show you guys my progress on the ugly Christmas sweaters or tacky Christmas sweaters, whatever you want to call them. I call them ugly Christmas sweaters, but I don't think they're ugly personally. I love tacky Christmas sweaters, and I know a lot of you guys agree. So I was making a couple of little tiny ugly Christmas sweaters, one for my niece and one for my nephew. Now my niece hasn't been born yet. She is 0 days old. But she should be being born literally any day. And they are scheduled for induction. Is it tomorrow? They're scheduled for induction like literally sometime in the next couple of days. So, the baby will be here soon. And so I wanted to make a Christmas sweater for her, and it'll be more for like a photo op. Of course, she won't leave it on probably because it's going to be an ugly Christmas sweater. And then my nephew is just a little toddler, and he is 2. And I wanted to make him one too. So I've got the base sweaters done, and I'm really excited to get to start getting these all decorated. So I will start with the one that you guys have seen, and this is going to be the one for the new baby. And this is what this one looks like. This is going to be the back. I'm going to put a little button here, and so there's plenty of room to get the baby's head through, and then it'll cinch in. And then here is the front. So tiny, so cute. And I made this with a Bag O' Day pattern, which I will link in the description. I made a few modifications to it, just because it's going to be like a newborn baby. I did make it a little bit shorter in the sleeves and a little bit shorter in the torso. Not by much, just by like 1 round. And then I made the, what's this called? Not border. I feel like there's a different word I'm looking for, but I'm just going to go with border. I made the border a little bit differently. I did it over 1 round, and I just did alternating back loop only and front loop only double crochets. And in that tutorial, she did hers over 2 rounds. And she did hers a little bit different, but that's just what I did for mine. I wanted it to be a little bit smaller. But she does have, the tutorial is for, like 0 to 3 months, 3 months to this many months. I don't remember exactly what all it's for, but it's for quite a little range, and you just use a different size hook. But because this is going to be such a new baby, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like absolutely massive. Hopefully this isn't absolutely massive, but I also didn't want it to be too small. I figure, you know, an oversized sweater is always great. A not fitting sweater is terrible. You can't put that on. So then for my nephew, I decided to do a hexagon cardigan. So last you guys saw, I had little tiny hexagon squares made up, but now, boom, I finished the cardigan. So for this, I just made 2 hexagons, granny hexagons, and then I worked up the length of the arms, did little cuffs, expanded the width to make it the width. I looked up online. He wears like a 4T or a 5T, so I looked up online what the measurements would be for that, and I made it to the specifications of like width and length for that. So this is the length and the width that I saw online for his size, and then the arm length, I just hope it's the right size. I just kind of eyeballed it, and I figure if they're too long, it's okay, because you know, you can always have like a little bit too long of a sleeve, but I don't know. Hopefully it fits well. It's kind of difficult because I'm very far away. They live on the other side of the country, and I'm just going to be sending these to them. But I am super excited. I love how this came out. So this one is in Red Heart Super Saver Metallic, and it is a sparkly red yarn. And I did it with, I think, a 5mm hook. And then, oh yeah, and that was the other thing I modified about this one too. I did do it in a 5mm hook, which I think, it wasn't a huge difference. I think she used a 5.5, or said to use a 5.5 for this size. And this one is, I love this yarn, red. So both are worsted weight yarns. And to show you a size comparison, there we go. Aren't those so cute? I just love them. They're so tiny. So I'm going to start working on making little things to uglify them or tacky them up. So I'm thinking like appliques. I'll probably do like a Christmas tree on them, like pom-poms kind of spaced out all over the place. You know, all of that good stuff. Hello, Link. And then I'm thinking about, I don't know if this might be too big for this sweater, so I'll have to play it by ear, but I'm thinking about using this new book I got and making this elf, maybe for the back. Maybe I could put it on the back of the hexagon cardigan. That could be pretty cute. Because I do have this big space in the back I'm working with. And somebody said on my video from yesterday that these 3D granny squares for them worked up to be about 7x7. And I think they used a worsted weight yarn, which is what I'll use. So I'm like, 7x7, that could be like a nice big thing to put on the back to tackify it. So I might be making up one of those granny squares already. But yeah. That's what I am working on today. I am super excited to play around with that. I think I want to do some snowflakes, maybe a snowman applique. I'm just going to start diving in and seeing what I come up with, seeing what I find. I'll probably do a little bit of Googling, see what kind of appliques I see. But I am super stoked. So leave some ideas below if you have any ideas and you want to, of what you think should go on the tacky Christmas sweaters. I prefer to call them tacky Christmas sweaters. They're not going to be ugly, but tacky I'm okay with. I like tacky. So if you have any cool ideas, let me know, and let me know what you guys are working on today. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, that you have some crochet time or craft time or relax time for yourself, and that you just take a deep breath and dive into this week with positive energy, just like ready to tackle it. We got this, guys. Let's go headstrong into the week. I will see you guys later. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.